I think my passion for farming probably started when I was helping my granddad at a young age, and later on in high school had some great ag teachers that kind of really instilled the passion for me, and then kind of continued on. And after high school I decided to major in agriculture, ag education at Texas Tech, and just kept going from there. Well, we have a family motto, and it's be good and do good, and I think that translates even into this industry. And we treat even our smallest customer just like they're our biggest, and we try to treat every customer's field just like it's our own, and do the same quality of work on their field as we would our own. During the summer, typically starts off with a cup of coffee, obviously, and then with technology nowadays, I open up the phone and check all the water, make sure it's still going. We can see all that now over the phone, and then generally check the weather and make sure there's no big surprises coming the next day. And then if we're baling hay, it's head to the field, and if for some reason we're not baling that day, we'll start making the rounds, checking all the wells and making sure that water's still flowing right and everything else. My biggest failure probably occurred in 2011. We suffered a horrible drought, and it was a combination of lack of rain, high temperatures, and high winds every single day. And the one thing I learned out of that was you need to be more diversified. And that's when we started running our stocker calves in the fall, and we went back after all the failed out corn and everything else, and planted wheat and started running stocker calves, and that's really what kept us afloat that year after such a tough year. And we also learned that we have to adapt new technology as far as our watering goes, and how to be efficient in our watering around here. One of our biggest accomplishments was winning the Southeastern Hay Contest in Moultrie, Georgia. And it kind of gave me drive and desire to want to be able to replicate that quality of hay year after year on a large scale. And so we've really worked at creating that high quality hay for the consumer. Several technologies that we have adapted over the last several years have made it easier. One's our drip irrigation. We're raising alfalfa with drip irrigation, and we virtually zero evaporation loss to our water, and it's such a precious commodity around here. The other biggest one is our steamer. I mean, we are no longer dependent on having humidity to be able to put up good quality hay. If the humidity is not there, we create it. Our goals going forward from here are to keep continuing to expand our small square bale market in alfalfa, and trying to put in more acres and put up more quality hay every single year. I think several changes in farming have been a huge help to us. I mean, the steamer's probably number one. That and GPS technology. And I mean, with GPS, you're more efficient every single time out in the field, and there's no waste or overlap or anything else on anything. And then obviously our drip irrigation in this area has been a huge help to us. The most fulfilling part of being a custom operator is treating everybody's field like your own. I mean, even after we've baled their hay, and I always ask for what the test came back at the dairy and everything else, because we want their hay to improve too, and put up as good a product as we can. We try to retain all our customers just by doing good work and being there when we say we're going to be there, and treat their fields exactly like ours. And as far as new customers go, I think word of mouth is the best way to get new customers. And if you do a good job for your old customers, the word will get out, and other people will hear about you. As far as being involved in the community, I mean, it's everything from coaching Little League teams, football teams, to volunteering at the church with the Fix-It team, and donate our time at the Shriners Hospital for Children. And then I also am a pilot who volunteers for Angel Flight to help people get to their different treatments, whether they can't afford it or have compromised immune systems or something like that. And we fly them directly to the town where they need to get their treatments from. As far as helping people, I think ag is a tight-knit industry, and even other custom harvesters in the area. I mean, if they need help, they call, or if I need help, I'm more than happy to call them. And it's amazing at how the people in West Texas go out of their way to help each other out. The next generation farmer, I would just advise them that, you know, it takes hard work, and with hard work though, you can accomplish nearly anything. And always be fair and honest in your business. I mean, make sure that you're telling the consumer exactly what you have and everything else, and don't try to hide anything from them. The Manitou telehandler would be a great asset to four-leaf farms. I mean, we'd use it mainly to move hay out of the field and stack on trucks or load trucks going outbound, and everything in the off-season with all the different attachments you can put on it, everything from clearing brush out in the pastures to snow removal to building barn pads for new barns to go up. I feel like Four Leaf Farms would be a great recipient of this title for all the hard work it's taken. I mean, started from a small operation, we've grown to this, and it wouldn't be possible without the customers or the hired help that we've had, and I think that we would be a great recipient for it.